Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're going to deconstruct a very specific and, a very powerful piece of text, a prayer for salvation. We're going to break it all the way down to its core components to see how it's built and what makes it work piece by piece. So, right off the bat, the prayer starts with this direct invitation. And notice how it immediately frames the whole act. It's not presented as some rigid ritual, but as a deeply personal choice. It's all about connecting words with believing with all your heart. This idea is basically the key that unlocks everything else in the text.
And just to be super clear, we're not here to interpret theology. We're here to analyze the text itself. Think of us as architects looking at the blueprints of a building. We're focused on the structure, the language, and the flow, just to see how it's all put together.
Okay, so this prayer is really built in two very distinct parts. And the first part, interestingly enough, isn't a request at all. It's actually a series of foundational declarations. This is the groundwork of belief that someone is asked to affirm before they can move on.
Just look at the specific ideas spelled out here. Before any kind of personal commitment is even mentioned, the speaker is asked to align with these core beliefs about everlasting life and Jesus' death and resurrection. From a communication standpoint, this is incredibly effective. This is the why that has to come before the what.
So you can think of these 4 points as the foundational pillars for the entire prayer. They establish the shared understanding of the core beliefs. And only after these pillars are firmly in place can the prayer really move into the personal part of the equation.
All right, now for the second half. And this is where things get really personal. After establishing that foundation of belief, the text makes this dramatic pivot. It shifts from these general declarations of faith to a very direct first-person commitment.
This is absolutely the action-oriented part of the prayer. The speaker isn't just affirming beliefs anymore. They're taking action. Notice that direct address. Lord Jesus, I am asking you now. This section is just packed with powerful verbs. Asking, repenting, surrendering, dedicating, that are meant to transform belief into a tangible commitment.
This is brilliant because it really lays out the whole process. It's not just a single act. It's a clear sequence of commitments. It moves so logically from an internal invitation to an external dedication of one's entire life. This turns these big, abstract concepts into a concrete, step-by-step declaration. So, we've seen the formal structure, right? The blueprint. But how does this language translate into a more, spontaneous expression of faith? Well, the source for this prayer also included a comment that gives us a pretty fascinating real-world example. This gives us a chance to see the themes we've just deconstructed, like surrender and dedication, but reflected in someone's own words. It's the perfect bridge between the formal script of the prayer and an individual's personal, heartfelt response.
This statement is so incredibly direct. Use me, Lord. I will do it gladly. It's not just an agreement to serve, it's this open-ended offer of total availability. This feeling of willing surrender perfectly mirrors the core themes we just identified, and it really shows how the prayer structure can shape a personal expression of faith.
And when you see them side by side, the parallel is just crystal clear. The prayer's formal, I surrender myself totally, becomes this very personal plea, use me, Lord. The dedication to serving is echoed in the commitment to tell the truth, and that simple declaration, I trust in you.
So after this whole breakdown, what can we say is the ultimate purpose of this text? What is it really truly designed to do?
Well, ultimately, this prayer functions as a script. It's a tool that's designed to guide someone through a pivotal moment, and it provides the precise language to formalize a deeply personal choice and commitment within this particular belief system.
The crucial takeaway here is that progression. It's not random at all. It's a highly structured journey. It ensures that the person saying the prayer first understands and affirms the core beliefs before making a complete personal surrender and dedication.
And all this leaves us with a final question to think about. By providing a script for a single defining moment, what does this tell us about the relationship between a one-time declaration and the ongoing, daily practice of faith? It's that fascinating intersection between a single moment of commitment and the entire lifetime that follows.